Secretary, former governor of the great state of Texas, Rick Perry. Governor, I know you love this state. I'm so proud of the people of your state. They did an amazing job helping each other over the weekend. We've never seen a storm like this. I was very pleasantly surprised on radio today when the lieutenant governor told me, and I think this is in large part due to you, you have a $10 billion, no pun, rainy day fund.
Well, indeed they do. They've made some good decisions back over the course of the years. Let me just say that both Greg Abbott and Dan Patrick, governor, lieutenant governor, both doing a fabulous job of managing this, as they've got some good experience of doing. Nim Kidd, the emergency management, he was trained up by Jack Colley, one of the best in the business. Brock Long has worked with them, who's now our FEMA. The expertise that the president has to rely upon from the state of Texas and from FEMA is the real story here from my perspective.
Governor, this is really important, and what really was heartwarming is the collaboration between local officials and the state government and the federal government. Seems like we're hitting on all cylinders here. Do we have to worry about food and water and medicine and supplies and blankets and baby formula and cots? Or are you confident all of that will be handled and everybody will have a safe place to stay in the interim?
Sean, this is a very different storm. People are concerned about how long it's going to last, how long the search and rescue is going to last, how long the recovery is going to last. I've seen Texans respond time after time. I've seen this country when it really is working well together, in which I'm really seeing that. The president's put a cabinet together that's really focused on this. The president's been leaning into this disaster from before it ever started, clearly giving the authority to the state of Texas to move and move quickly. So I feel confident that both the state and the federal government, but more importantly, Sean, I'll suggest to you the faith community in the state of Texas will play an incredibly important role. We saw Franklin Graham and his group, what he's doing, Baptist men. I mean, there's the Boy Scouts, I mean, and just private citizens. I know story after story that's been told about private citizens that have been called up and said, hey, we need your boat, we need you driving it, or we'll take it and do it, the law enforcement. And no telling how many Texans' lives have been saved because of the private citizens doing their job, understanding that this is, you know, this is neighbor helping neighbor, but the federal and the state government has worked as well together as I've seen it in certainly my 30 years of
I agree. Thank God we learned. You know, you mentioned Franklin. I've been down in some of these areas. The work Samaritan's Purse does, and I sent a donation today. I urge people to donate whatever you can. It doesn't. If it's $10, just send it, because the people. This is going to take years to rebuild this. Their entire lives have been uprooted. Governor, I know how much you love your state. Thank you for taking time to be with us tonight.
You're welcome, Sean. Thanks for all you're doing.
Yes, sir.